criticism was, as I understand it, that there wasn't clarity in terms of how penalties were calculated. And even when there was clarity around it, FINTRAC wasn't necessarily following its own edicts or guidance that it has issued. And so now, if you look online, you can actually find a guide to penalties. You can find detailed examples of calculations, and they have started to issue administrative monetary penalties again. Another criticism of the system had also been that essentially, if you had the money to have enough legal firepower, you could pay and negotiate and say, okay, so we'll pay a penalty, but we don't want it to be published. We don't want the reputational harm of a published penalty. And that actually changed in 2019 as well. So now all penalties that hit a certain threshold are published. There are questions about if that's good or bad, because I think there's a very different result of a published penalty if you're a small institution versus a large institution in terms of how much of a reputational hit you take and how problematic that is for the relationships that you rely on to do your business.